Good morning and welcome to day 30 of walking from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail. My name is Prime and I'm walking 2,650 miles to raise money for Combat Stress, a charity that helps our military veterans. It was a good night last night, it's a good spot. Did a lot of video editing and video transferring from my SD card from my GoPro, so a productive night. This morning I've got 12 miles to my first water supply. And for today, I am heading over 21 miles to a road to try and get a hitch into a town to get my last bit of resupply before heading to Kennedy Meadows. It's getting close. We're almost there. It's a bit chilly this morning, a bit windy, but once I get into the sun, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, let's roll out. Another trail register to sign. I do love a high feature first thing in the morning. At least it's cool. I'm out in the sun for quite a lot of it because the sun's on the other side of the hill. Just beyond, I'm getting my first glimpse of the high Sierras. You can just see all the snowy peaks. Still so far away. Bumped into two ladies back there and had a nice conversation with them. Well, one of them is sorting their feet out with blisters, and they asked if I was a through hiker. I had to say not yet, but I'm really curious. What's everyone's general consensus on this? When is it you become a through hiker? Is it at the end of the trail? Is it when you've done over 1,000 miles of it? 2,000 miles of it? At what point do you officially become a through hiker? I'd really like to know everyone's opinion, so please put in the comments, let's get a conversation going and let's try and find out what consensus is for when you become a through hiker. For me, I'm considering the end of the trail. That's when I can class myself as a through hiker, but I really want everyone's opinion, so please put in the comments, let's get a conversation going. I've come down here for some water and some lunch. Shack here. Just need to try and locate where the water is. Good shady spot. So there's a good wee area here. Got a shack in here. And you've got some stuff. If the weather was pretty bad, you could stay in here, no problem. The little area for campfires there. And you've water. Water's just coming out of that pipe there. Yeah, good little spot. And let's get set up for lunch. It's a good little stop there, especially if you need shelter in the hut from any of the weather. And there's water there. It's a good spot. Yes, you have to come off the trail to come down to it, but it's not too far. And the previous water to here, there wasn't a lot of it. It was like a tiny little stream and it would be ages to try and fill up a Seanock. So it's worth it coming down here. Cabin's got a nice decking so you can sit on that. So it's good. Good spot. Be good if you need to camp there as well. Fortunately, it doesn't fit into my plan today. I am pushing on. Need to get to the campsite at the road. Either get to the dollar store tonight or get there in the morning. Doesn't change where I'm going to camp, it's the exact same area. It would also be amazing if there was trail magic at the campsite, since it's right next to the road. So here's hoping. Right now, I'm not that far from Walker's Pass. I'm looking forward to getting down there, seeing if I can get a hitch, get to the dollar store, get resupplied. That'd be ideal. If I can get it done tonight, then I just need to get up in the morning and start hiking. The trail looks pretty good, so I'm going to start shuffling again and get it down there a little faster. So I'm heading down to the campground, see what's happening. And if there's trail magic, or I'll just try and get a lift to the dollar store. Looks like there's a water cache here. That's going to be quite handy. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Sadly it wasn't trail magic, however they did give me a soda, so that's amazing. I'm just heading down the road and see if I can get a hitch to the dollar store and then get back here to camp. So I'm down the roadside and all I need is one kind person to stop. That's all I need. I also need some traffic as well, but we'll see what happens. So a nice lady picked me up from the campground and took me to the dollar store, and then she brought me back to the main road that takes me back to Walker Pass campground, so I've got a better chance of getting picked up here. I just need to wait for that kind person again and try and get back to the campground. So after getting dropped off back at the campsite, there was trail magic happening here. Sailor who'd been hiking around had hurt her leg and she was taking some time off, but she was out here doing trail magic. So a good spot. I need to just locate a place to camp now. Been too busy chatting. So I'll go through my stats for today before I set my tent up and get to bed. So I did 21 miles today, so that's more miles knocked off of getting to Kennedy Meadows. And as for my elevation, I did 3,392, descent 3,629. Now that I've got resupplied, there's nothing to stop me getting to Kennedy Meadows, so hopefully I should be there by lunchtime on the 22nd. It all depends on what the train's like from here to there. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe, and above all else, help out combat stress. And I'll see you tomorrow for another day on the Pacific Crest Trail.